Okay, now we're getting somewhere. How's this supposed to lead me to Doc, Einie?
That's a good question. Wanted. Buzzer. The gates are probably blocked. So, should we take a look at the liquor store? Let's take a look at the liquor store.
I see you sneaking into that liquor store, young man!
Okay then. Guess we can't go in there. Let's try the buzzer. No, not Strickland. I'll do it. No.
Step away from the door! Now, let me get a look at you.
No.
Einstein, come on!
Just as I suspected. Hooligans! Get along now! Scat!
Not a hooligan.
I'm not a hooligan, ma'am. I'm a teenager.
I wasn't born yesterday, young man. Aren't you the miscreant who skateboards through the town square every morning between 8 and 8:30 in a decidedly unpunctual manner?
Yeah?
All skateboarders are hooligans. It's a fact. Look it up.
Most of them are. It's true.
State your business, child. You're making me miss Merv.
Well, see, that's the thing. I'm not sure why I'm here. Einstein here brought me, and...
Well?
Can you let me in? I've got something to show you.
What is it? Let me see.
I've got a shoe. Maybe she knows whose shoe this is.
A shoe? Now what would I want with a... Huh? Stay there!
Oh. I guess she knows something. That's very familiar. Who are you? Move along.
Leave that creature outside!
Sorry, Einstein.
Poor Einstein.
Well, took you long enough.
There's a lot of stairs.
To return the shoe, I mean. I lost it ages ago. You can put it down next to the other one. Much better. So neat and orderly. I suppose you'll be wanting some sort of reward now.
No,
All I've got is tea and candy.
But...
I'm sorry I called you a hooligan. I try not to jump to conclusions, but after all, 9 out of 10 people in this city are hooligans. It's a fact. Look it up.
Well, she says that a lot.
Have a seat, Sonny.
Am I gonna look it up and you don't even have computers yet?
Hey! You kids!
I do, but
Put out those cigarettes!
internet's not gonna be invented for another 9 years. Newspapers.
Don't touch those! My newspapers are in pristine condition and
stacked.
meticulously organized. Not about to let some street punk get jam all over them.
Edna.
Miss Strickland?
Jack!
Miss
Diane!
Strickland.
I know what you're doing behind that tree!
Yes? Do you remember when you lost your shoe?
Shoe?
That shoe over there.
Oh, that shoe! Huh. Aye, what a nosy Nelly! No one likes a busybody, you know.
But...
Oh, fine, let me think about it.
Yes, I remember. I lost it in a scuffle with a dog. Oh, when was it? Oh, yes. The day that speakeasy burned down.
A speakeasy? In Hill Valley?
Don't act
It's a
so
speakeasy.
surprised, young man. Your generation doesn't hold a copyright on moral depravity, you know. Yeah, sin has been on the prowl in Hill Valley since the day it was founded.
Doing some stargazing?
No, I set my sights on the lower things. Is that?
Tim Tannen! Get away from that hubcap before I call your father!
She's on Neighborhood Watch. Just watching people in the neighborhood. Jesus. What's with all newspapers?
What's with all these newspapers?
This is my personal archive. I've got every issue of the Hill Valley Telegraph ever published.
Get out! Every single issue?
From 1871 to the present. If it happened in Hill Valley, you'll find it in my stacks.
Wow, that's cool.
I guess somewhere in these stacks there must be an article about the speakeasy burning down.
Naturally. I probably wrote it myself. I was quite a reporter back in the day.
Any idea what date that article came out?
Well, obviously the day after the speakeasy burned down.
Wow, a speakeasy. That must have been wild. Is it true they used to drink gin out of slippers like my grandma said?
Don't romanticize the past, young man. Prohibition was a time when gangsters ruled the town while honest citizens quaked in their beds.
So where was it? That speakeasy that burned down, I mean.
That was ages ago. If you're looking for bootleg hooch.
No, I'm just curious, that's all. I'm a student of history.
Student of history, my Aunt Fanny. Yeah, your generation of hooligans and slackers could give two ripe figs about history.
Miss Strickland?
word?
Oh, video store!
Huh?
The speakeasy used to be hidden in plain sight down there in the town square. Right where that disgusting videotape rental store squats today.
So the video store building must have gone up after the speakeasy burned down.
The following year, as I recall.
Okay, well,
Don't let me keep you from your business.
You there! Don't even think about tossing that Kleenex on the ground!
she's got a very important job to do. We'll leave her to it. So we can't look at the newspapers. Radiator. Why would I want to look at the radiator? Clues. So we're still looking for clues. Capitals. Radiator.
Man, she keeps it hot in here.
That's the kettle. I'll be right back with some tea. And don't touch anything.
Oh, now we can look at the newspapers. Okay. Now we can look at the newspapers.
Juveniles collide with manure truck. Nice picture.
Oh, I remember that. Is that, am I picking up the same one?
Brown Mansion destroyed. 1962. No, that's not where Doc's stranded. Alright, Einstein brought me this shoe, and Miss Strickland lost the shoe on the day the speakeasy burned down. But when did the speakeasy burn down? I at least need to know the year.
Do we just need to keep going through the newspapers, or is there something else? Something else over here. Anything else over here I can click on? No.
Yeah, that's peculiar. The water still hasn't come to a boil.
Let's make her leave again.
There's the whistle! Surely the water's boiling by now.
We're going back and forth. This is great. Alright, I just gotta keep looking at the newspapers. It has to be.
Firm announces plans for Lone Pine Mall. Peabody Ranch to be rezoned for commercial development.
No.
I don't even know where to start looking for clues in these stacks. Wish I could narrow it down to a year at least. Hey, mind if I use your binoculars for a sec?
Go ahead, dear.
Video. Biff. What's Biff doing?
Rebuilt in February 1932.
Oh.
The fire must have happened before then. But when? I need a date.
Don't look at me. I'm far too old for you.
That helped a little bit. Gotta look for more clues. Maybe there's a clue in the capital.
Oh, I wouldn't do that if I were you. Ms. Pretty Whiskers is very particular about who handles her food.
Okay then. Pictures.
Is that Vice Principal Strickland?
Mother never could keep little Gerald out of her clothes.
Marshall Strickland.
My grandfather, gunned down by Mad Dog Tannen over 100 years ago.
That's not how I remember it.
Yeah, me either.
Jeez, they all look like they've got sticks up there.
What's that?
Nothing.
Shoes. Still looking for a date. Really, I just have to... I'm just gonna keep doing this.
There's the whistle! Surely the water's boiling by now.
Yep. Let's try this again. If I don't get it this time, I don't...
Let's see. Ground broken on site of former speakeasy. Singer vanishes. Hill Valley Expo delights crowd. Soup kitchen exposed. Here we go. Speakeasy arsonist slain.
There we are.
Legal procedure gave way to old-fashioned vengeance last night when a mob descended on the Hill Valley police station. The suspect in the speakeasy arson case, a drifter known as Carl Sagan, was pulled from his...
Sagan.
Carl Sagan? It's Doc! Killed by a mob. What's the date? June 14th, 1931. Jeez, I gotta rescue him.
LOL, Carl Sagan.
My newspapers!
Sorry, Miss Strickland. Let me...
No! You've gotten my history out of order! Oh, do you know how long it'll take to fix what you've done? Oh, get out! Get out! Get out!
Help! Police! I'm being attacked by hooligans!
Marty! Where you been, son? And what are you doing in that getup?
It's a costume. Tonight's the big, Halloween party.
Halloween party? In May? Never mind, you don't have to explain. I'm sure whatever it is you're up to, you know what you're doing, right?
I hope so.
Hey, sometimes you gotta go out on a limb for the ones you love, right? Wish my dad had understood that. You won't stay away too long.
You'll barely know I was gone. Ready to go, Einstein?
Alright.
Time circuits on. Flux capacitor Fluxy.
Okay.
Okay, if Doc's gonna get killed on June 14th, 1931, I'll just show up the day before and get him out. I hope you know what you're doing, Doc.
Give it more time. Give it more time. I don't know if the day's gonna be enough. Valley, 2 miles. Did you put some branches over the car at least? Couldn't tell if you did.
Einstein, where'd you go now, boy?
Okay, I'm confused. We're in 1931? 1932? For some reason I thought it was built in 1980.
Young man! Excuse me, young man!
Who, me?
You're the only man in the street, and I'm looking for a man-in-the-street reaction. Naturally, you know about the explosion that destroyed this illegal gin establishment.
I read about it, yeah.
What's your opinion of Carl Sagan, the stranger who single-handedly did what the law has been unable to do for 10 long years, namely, rid Hill Valley of the scourge of liquor?
There's gotta be some sort of mistake here. Carl wouldn't do something like that.
It's surprising the lengths a person will go to when it's a clear-cut matter of right and wrong. You've got an honest look about you. You do support the side of righteousness, I trust.
You can mark me down as a supporter.
The young man said, flashing a boyish yet virile grin. Hill Valley needs more upstanding youths like yourself. Do you have a message for the vicious gangsters who still roam these streets, no doubt plotting to corrupt our citizens with another den of booze, sin, and debauchery?
Ask him where I can get the address.
Ah, I see! Because you want to blast it to smithereens, just like Carl Sagan did. With public-spirited citizens like you around, the lawless element will be on the run in no time. Mr. May I get your name?
Yeah, it's... Michael Corleone.
Thank you for sharing your candid opinions, Mr. Corleone. Edna Strickland, Hill Valley Herald.
Oh.
I know. I met you back. I mean, I'm familiar with your work.
You read my column? How sweet! I know it's just an etiquette column, but I believe it'll lead to bigger and better... Oh!
Einstein, no. Down, boy.
Is this wretched creature yours? He assaulted me once before.
What's got into you?
Aggressive dogs must be kept on leash at all times. It's the law. Look it up.
Yep, that's her.
Doc. I gotta find Doc.